Intersection drawing, intersection drawing, intersection drawing, intersection drawing, intersection drawing, intersection drawing. Hello everyone. What we're going to do now is a drawing exercise that is one of the best exercises to do when you're first starting out learning how to draw, or even if you're an experienced drawer and you just need to freshen up your skills and really learn how to see really well. It's called an intersection drawing, and basically it is very much like the continuous line drawing, except you're skipping parts of the contours and you're only drawing the parts of the still life or the objects and the contours where there's an intersection or really a change in the direction of a particular contour. So, or it could be an overlap. Maybe a contour of one object is visually connected to the contour of another object. So I'm going to demonstrate it and kind of take you through the process. And you can either draw along with me or you can watch and then try it on your own. As far as your drawing tool, I definitely recommend having a somewhat sharpened pencil so that you can easily draw the lines as lines. And to start out, I'm going to look at the still life and decide where I should start. And I probably want to start with a part of the contour where I can easily tell there's an intersection or a change in the direction of the different contours. And so I'm probably going to start at this inside back corner of this box form, and I'm going to place it in an area where I think I should be able to fit other objects pretty easily. So I think I'm going to put it here. And I'm going to draw the lines kind of lightly just in case. If I mess up, I can easily erase and change. So I'm going to draw a little bit lighter at the beginning. And it's a good exercise anyway to start drawing the lines kind of light anyway, so that they are easier to change. So I'm already kind of describing two different planes, the top part of the box plane and the side plane. Now I want to draw another intersection, but I want to draw the next closest one to this one. Rather than draw one like way over here or way up here, I want to draw the next one that's closest to it, because spatially this is too much space to gauge to get the proper placement. So what I'll do is I will go to this one, and again I'm not drawing this entire contour. I'm skipping over to here. Again, draw lightly, and then I will draw the bottom of the box that's resting on the wooden platform, and that should be parallel. And there's not really an intersection too close to this, so I'll probably go on the other side of this. And this is back here, aligned with that, and then this is parallel with that. Notice what I'm doing is I'm kind of ghost drawing that just to get the right angle. So it's almost like a practice run before I actually draw it. So I've already started to describe the two planes better. You see the top part of the box here, at least on the back end, and then the side of it. So what would be the next intersection? Well, I do perceive an intersection that is right about here. Now I should point out I have both my eyes open. If I were to close one eye versus another, that may change a little bit of the location of the intersections, but I'm perceiving where this green vase is behind this box, and it's about right here. So notice I'm stopping where that is because this white box overlaps the green vase. So I don't want to draw this that way. And then from here it goes up and then it intersects with the black pencil sharpener behind it, and roughly it's about here. And then the pencil sharpener, I think, goes like this a little bit. And then at the top of the vase, I may go ahead and just draw this curve. So even though this isn't a sharp turn like this, like a very angled intersection, this is considered a curve or a change in the contour. So I'm going to draw that entire curve until we get to the lip of, or the mouth of the vase. And then I'll draw that. And then the actual outer part of the mouth. So that's a change in the direction. And then probably the next will be where it intersects over here with the front end of the pencil sharpener, which is right here. And then it comes down and it intersects with the other side of the green vase. And proportions may be off, and that's totally fine. So it's kind of like the continuous line where I'm not overly concerned with getting exact proportions yet. Okay, so then it comes down and it intersects. And the tricky thing here is if you like leave, like to take a break, just make sure you come back to it and you put your face or the direction of your eyes at the same location. So always kind of be aware where you're looking. So this is the back end of the white box that it's resting on. And so the green vase is there, and here's the bottom of the green vase. It curves this way. And then it runs back into the white box. But I got to figure out where, because the back end of this plane of the box has to align with this. So where to put it, and then also to align with that. So I think here and here. So again, drawing lightly, so if I need to change, I can. And there's not a set, like, you know, amount or length of line you have to draw. Just draw it long enough that you can easily see the change in the direction and the line. Definitely don't draw it too small, because then you won't be able to see. So what am I going to include? I could include the side of the box where it runs into this poster board that's behind it. I think I'll go ahead and do that just to help bridge till I get to the corner of the box here. So then you just, you know, keep going along until you feel you're able to complete the box. So along this line there is no intersection until you get to this front corner. So this is tricky. I've got to align with this. This corner, this edge has to align with that, or this part aligns with that, and then this has to align with that. And that can be tricky because it's so long, right? So I am essentially drawing it, I'm just not putting the pencil down. So that's okay to do. Just don't actually draw it. Same thing here. So I'm almost completing the box. So, oh. So at the top of the pencil sharpener, it's somewhat ambiguous where there's a change in the contour. So I'm somewhat just sort of putting in kind of an arbitrary parts till I get to where it's intersecting with the sphere for me, and I perceive it roughly here. So with the sphere, even though I guess technically the whole thing is a change in the direction of the contour, I'm just going to just draw parts of the sphere where it's actually overlapping something else. So like here with the other top edge of the pencil sharpener, this is where I think the cup is. Actually, it's further back here maybe. So we'll learn techniques later on that will help with exact proportions. But again, this is just a slow drawing process where I'm really trying to slow down and see the changes in the contours. So the bottom of the cup, so that bottom part continues down this way. Then it intersects with the handle here. And some intersections are so close that you can almost draw a good portion of the whole thing, and that would be okay. So the rest of the sphere isn't really hitting anything else, so I think I'll stop there. I do have the back end of the box that it's on. Front. This should be parallel with that. Front end, put it right here, I think. And then hopefully that will align pretty close. Not too bad. That and that. So it's great when, like, I drew this a long time ago and I kind of went all the way around, and then I drew this, and then that's not too far off there. So it's pretty good. Let's see. That's that front. Oh, there's this one. So sometimes like you'll miss an intersection. You just kind of review it and just see. Like if you look at look at the image, and hopefully you can see each form or each part of each form, even if it's a little slightly warped. Again, that's okay. But if it starts to resemble, and so our eyes will kind of complete the picture, almost like connecting the dots. Maybe I'll put this kind of like I did over here with that poster. I'll put that here. I'll just give it more of a platform. All right, so that is intersection drawing. So try that.